The last chance for rossoneri fans to see their side before it's off to Saudi Arabia for the Super Cup. Sassuolo lie in wait for Max Allegri's side this Sunday lunchtime, and Milan will be wary of the Neroverdi, who've proven to be tough nuts to crack in meetings here at San Siro down the years. Can they pull ahead of Napoli and Inter in front of a packed-out crowd here at the Giuseppe Meazza? It is matchday 15 in Serie A and Relive, and we're here at the Stadio Giuseppe Meazza, San Siro, for the Sunday lunchtime kickoff. Milan taking on Sassuolo. From a Scudetto-winning win to Berardi-inspired San Siro humblings, Milan really have experienced it all versus today's opponent, Sassuolo. How will Max Allegri's men shape up this afternoon against the Neroverdi? Salamakers goes for goal. It's the first shot of the game inside 13 seconds, but it sails over Muric's bar. It's vitally important for Sassuolo to keep it tight in the early stages. No side, in fact, in Serie A have conceded more goals in the first 15 minutes of games than the Neroverdi this season. As the ball is switched all the way out to Christian Volpato. That'll be the key thing for Sassuolo this afternoon. Can they get it wide? Can they get it wide quickly? And then get those players in the box, the likes of Pinamonti, Tustvets and Kone. Matic into the feet of Pinamonti. Kone taking over. Ismail Kone! A wonderful finish. San Siro stunned. It's 2-2 for the Canadian. And Sassuolo have a massive lead at the Scala del Calcio. Quick one-touch passing on the edge of the box. Pace and composure shown from Ismail Kone. Matic picking up the loose ball. Pinamonti played his part. Kone breezing past Matteo Gabbia. It was too easy from a rossoneri point of view, but take nothing away from that finish, just to dink it over one of the best goalkeepers in the league, Mike Maignan. And once again, Milan are going to have to come from behind if they're going to get victory in this game. Pavlovic. Out to Salamakers, who's seeing lots of the ball early on here. Loftus-Cheek picking up the base. That's exactly what Milan need, just to step it up a gear. He goes. Alexis Salamakers chipped into the middle towards Nkunku. Haremovic with a defensive header out for a corner. Volpato swings it in. There's a miscommunication there between Pavlovic and Maignan. Takes a touch off a Milan player. Easy for Salamakers. Now Nkunku. Just trying to clear his lines and relieve some pressure on these Milan defenders. A lot was made of the fact that Christopher Nkunku hasn't yet scored for Milan in the league this season. Adrien Rabiot steals it off his man. Rabiot! Save there from Muric. It's still alive here for Rabiot. And eventually Sassuolo scramble it clear. Milan spurning two big opportunities there. Well, what on earth was Aliou Federa playing at? It's admirable that Sassuolo enjoyed to play out from the back. It is a feature of their play, but sometimes you've just got to kick it forward. You've got to kick it out. Dwindling in possession, and Adrien Rabiot, credit to him, never gave up on the ball. He beat Idzes, but couldn't beat Muric. 5 Milan players in the centre, but the ball can't come in because of the constant pressure from Kone on Tomori and Salamakers. The real question is whether Sassuolo can keep up this intensity for the remainder of the game. Milan will push forward time and time again. This is Tomori. Salamakers taking the inside route this time. Nice ball to find Loftus-Cheek. He lays it on for Tomori. Low ball. Swept clear by Tuštvet. Milan getting closer. Modric. Not delivering for the sake of it. He finds Loftus-Cheek. That's a decent ball. And it is Davide Bartesaghi with his first Serie A goal, who gets Milan on terms. A huge moment for the youngster. The academy product. And a huge goal for Milan. They needed that equalising goal before half-time, and they've gotten it through their left wing-back, Davide Bartesaghi. A fan favourite already at San Siro. And this moment belongs to the 19-year-old. Loftus-Cheek with the teasing ball, asking the question. Milan have been intent on attacking down their right-hand side, but it's the left wing-back with the equalising goal. Pulisic spreads it out to Salamakers. For the first time in the game, Sassuolo are stretched. The Belgian cutting his way inside, but not producing the finish. So the first half has come and gone at San Siro. History repeating itself as Milan struggled early on against the Neroverdi. It was Ishmael Kone who puts them ahead. A very well-taken goal, shipping it over Mike Maignan. Davide Bartesaghi equalising for Milan just after the halfway mark. His first goal in rossoneri colours. So it is all for Milan to do if they're going to get the 3 points here at San Siro. We go in at half-time. Milan 1, Sassuolo 1. They'll be looking to some of their more creative players to break down this stubborn Sassuolo defence in the second half. It is the Neroverdi who will get us underway in this second period in their all-change strips of white. Milan in their traditional red and black colours, shooting from right to left. Back underway at San Siro in this finely poised contest between Milan and Sassuolo. Can Milan really put the pressure on those around them as Sassuolo start fantastically here on the front foot? It was a composed end to the half from Milan, who managed to gather some momentum and really carved out some good opportunities. Adrian Rabiot really should have equalised before Davide Bartesaghi managed to do so. He had two big chances, the first blocked by Ari Muric, and then Jay Idzes denying him on the follow-up. If you are just joining us, the two teams at the bottom of the pitch, at the bottom of the screen I should say, starting with Milan, that's back three of Pavlovic, Gabbia and Tomori. We're so used to seeing Bartesaghi, the goal scorer for Milan. Salamakers on the other flank with Pulisic and Nkunku starting up top. First time that those two have started up front together. Always difficult when here is Nkunku on the spin, and this is Bartesaghi! Would you believe it? He has single-handedly completed the turnaround for Milan. Just like London buses, you wait for them to come. They don't, but then two come at once. Davide Bartesaghi has waited a long time for his first goal, and he's got two in the same game here. What a moment for him, what a moment for his family, and what a moment for these Milan fans inside San Siro. Jubilation for the rossoneri. Lovely take from Nkunku, who found himself for the first time in the game with a little bit of space on the edge of the Sassuolo box. Bartesaghi still had so much to do. Milan looking for more here, Modric. Here goes Nkunku. He couldn't, could he? Nkunku. It was difficult for Modric. Tushvet got the strength to hold off Loftus-Cheek. He brings into play Federa. Gabbia might have a problem here. The referee has indicated a goal kick for Milan, but there is real concern surrounding Matteo Gabbia. It was a clash of knees, it seemed, between himself and Tomori. And that is a painful one. And if it's as serious as it looks, that will rule him out of the Super Cup in Saudi Arabia in the next coming week. A huge loss for Max Allegri. Nkunku. This is Pulisic picking up the loose ball. Salamakers. Goalkeeper stays at home, Pavlovic, and it's bundled in by Christian Pulisic. Muric kept out the header from Pavlovic, but the American was on hand to convert. Well, Milan's joy, perhaps short-lived here, was Pulisic in an offside position. Well, he doesn't seem to be from that position. When the ball was lofted in by Salamakers, he was well behind the Sassuolo defence. Perhaps the only issue is whether he handballed it in. Just there was a foul from, or a push in the back, I should say, from Loftus-Cheek on Fali Kande, which allowed Pavlovic the chance to get the header on target. Volpato. He's got Walukiewicz on the outside. Volpato might go it alone. Brings the pole into play. That's a teasing ball, and Tushvet is denied. Mike Maignan getting down low, protecting that front post. Great ball in from Walukiewicz. That late run of the Norwegian Christian Tushvet, always a threat for Sassuolo. Bartesaghi standing over this free kick towards Pavlovic. This is Salamakers, decent ball in. It's there for Loftus-Cheek! Tucked away by Rabiot, but once again, the Milan goal is disallowed. They cannot find that third goal. Loftus-Cheek it was with the header. I wonder, was it going in without the touch of Rabiot? This was the offside decision on Adrien Rabiot. He knew, he was indicating to his teammates that he was in an offside position. Lauriente. How Sassuolo need his creative spark here. He's allowed to drift in. Lauriente, Kone, into Pinamonti. This is Lauriente! It's another fabulous Sassuolo goal. Armand Lauriente, just as he did 2 seasons ago, on target at San Siro. And the goal was a thing of wonder. Neat first touch passing from the Nero Verdi. Pinamonti once again heavily involved. Kone too. And it is Lauriente who might have just rescued a point for Sassuolo. Quick passing to split open the Milan defence. The rossoneri have been inviting the pressure. They've dropped in the last 10 minutes, and Sassuolo have made them pay. Gets it back from Tuštvet. Rabiot losing the ball, and into the centre. Huge chance. Well, Sassuolo wants a penalty here. It all came from the mistake from Rabiot. Lauriente felt that he was fouled. All eyes on referee Crezzini. Walukiewicz never giving up on the ball. Fikayo Tomori, the Milan defender, at the thick of it. Salamakers is looking very leggy now. Lauriente leading the charge. He's got Moro in support. 3 Milan defenders back. Lauriente might have to go it alone, and he strikes the upright. How unlucky for Sassuolo. And now it's Milan surging forward. No one is leaving early from this one. Pavlovic. They can't take him down. He might have to go it alone here, Pavlovic. This is Salamakers. A lazy ball. Well, this one like a heavyweight boxing contest. Heavy blows. Lauriente could have snuck the win for Sassuolo, hitting the post. Pavlovic had a chance there to strike towards goal. Instead, he gave it out wide to Salamakers, but it is end-to-end action here at San Siro. Moro into the path of Khedira. He goes down. Is that a penalty? The referee says no immediately. Milan players feel that Khedira was looking for that one. There was a tangle of legs between himself and Pavlovic. Modric. On to Pavlovic. He's got Loftus-Cheek in support as well as Ricci. This is Loftus-Cheek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It takes a deflection off Muharemovic, who celebrates as if he scored the winner. Estupinian takes a deflection. Nkunku! For a moment, it was almost his moment. It would have sent San Siro into delirium. Ricci. Pavlovic on the spin. Modric takes it short. This is Estupinian. Modric. Away by Muric. And now Sassuolo can clear their lines. The breakaway is on. Walukiewicz. And now Josh Doig, who's quick. Atekame sweeping up at the back. A Bartesaghi brace, not enough for Milan as they drop 2 points here against Sassuolo. Facing the Neroverdi always seems to be a tricky assignment for Milan, and today has proven exactly that. Allegri's men head off to Saudi Arabia on the back of a frustrating draw. Grosso's Neroverdi are rolling along nicely in mid-table, and they can approach the festive period with a little more cheer than their hosts today. All over at San Siro. Milan 2, Sassuolo 2.